Peace, love, and light, guys. What's going on? It's your girl Crystal, the Royal Spiritual Guru, coming through with another pick a card for you, my love. So, first and foremost, if this is your first time coming through, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for returning. All in all, thank you guys for your time and your energy. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me today, and I'm grateful for that. All right, so first and foremost, if you don't know, I am the Raw Spiritual Guru, and this is my channel, The IC. It's named after my metaphysical shop, The IC. The website is below in the description where you can see all these handmade jewels and magical tools. Visit rootsoflife123.com today and show your girl some love. Also, I am starting spiritual sessions as well, my love. If you were interested in your own personal reading, I am open for personals, as well as if you need consultation services, I am here for your spiritual needs. All right, you can find all that on my website as well. This video is what is the tea on you? What is the tea on you? You. All right, so we have 4 piles to choose from today. Give you guys some extra love, right? So we have pile number 1, and these are all new skeleton keys, right? So I purchased these skeleton keys from the flea market. So these are for the home decor to protect your home. If you want to know more about the skeleton keys, I did do a video. It's called The Spiritual Meaning and Magical Meaning for Spiritual. I can't even speak. The spiritual meaning and magical meaning for skeleton keys and how to use them. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So we have pile number 1, this beautiful heart magical skeleton key. Pile number 2, this water energy full of pearls and cowrie shells skeleton key. This beautiful lapis lazuli skeleton key. Pile number 3. And pile number 4, we have this rose quartz and pearl energy skeleton key. All right, so pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4. So take the time to resonate on which key is pulling you, or your timestamp, whichever you look at to choose your pile. Take your time to meditate, but we are going to get started with pile number 1, this beautiful heart skeleton key. Alrighty, so for everyone that chose pile number 1, you are into a very light energy. We have citrine, amethyst, aventurine, as well as rose quartz on this piece. So a lot of light energy, a lot of healing energy, a lot of energy surrounding love and opportunities, right? So what's the tea about you, pile number 1? Just off the selection of your key, you are the type of person that is very creative and motivated, right? You might have some people that do hate on you because you tend to have a lot of different opportunities that come into your life. You also you are also on your own personal healing journey. You might have had people in your life that may have did you dirty or betrayed you in some way, that have a lot of jealousy and resentment towards you. But with the crystals, it's like you are protected from that. You are repelling that. But a lot of people don't understand why it is that you always have these opportunities that kind of fall in your world. And it's because you are a very creative and motivated being. Okay, you know how to get to the money. You grasp every opportunity that comes your way. You know, you might have some issues with the heart that you are trying to heal, but overall you are trying to move forward in your life. I'm more so getting the energy with this pile that is money over everything, kinda. All right, so we're going to start with your pile. We got judgment, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon, the 10 of cups, all right. We have, I'm trying to just do the tarot first, then that came out with the tarot. We have the 8 of cups, and then we have the 5 of swords, and that's for money. Oh, we have one more that was hiding. We have the King of Wands. Okay. So for pile number one, what the tea is about you, pile number one, like I was saying, you at the 10 of cups. So it tends to mean that you kind of got like everything that it is that you want. Like you have the life, you have the love, or it's coming to you. If you are missing one or the other aspects, you have the money. Is like you are fulfilled. You reach the fulfillment at your where you're at in life, right? Um, it's a possibility that you could have. I just went straight to love because it just straight came to me real quick. It's a possibility that you could have just had an ending or moved on from a love connection or a relationship of some kind. um you may have split up with a person. um you may have left them, you may have just went into a different direction, right? But ultimately, it's like you are seeking judgment and you feel like you are at a judgment space in your life. It's like, you kind of are in that you reap what you sow energy. So you try to live within good karma. You try not to have negative karma to you. You might be trying to seek more spiritual lessons and blessings as well as dig deeper into your spirituality. Um, when it comes to who it is that you are and who it is you want to become. It's like have faith in your dreams. It's like now more than ever, it's like you're starting to believe in yourself more and more. Like I said, you have a 10 of cup energy. So even if you're not at this happy fulfillment, it's like this is your ultimate goal to be here. You know that you had to leave certain people in the past in order for you to move forward in your journey. Maybe it was people that was in their resentment, jealousy stage when it came to you, and they were trying to bring you down, saying that you would never amount to anything, and whatever you wanted to do, they was like the Debbie Downers that said, oh, you can't do that, or it was always some type of excuse as to why when you want to do something, now all of a sudden like they saying something negative, right? um but it's like right now you just is at this moment where you're just trying to be the best you, seek fulfillment, and continue to move forward with whatever it is that you're trying to do in your life, right? And you knew you had to move away from people, right? So um you also could be a very strong leader, okay? You might be very strong when it comes to your leadership skills, a very honest person who work hard. You could be a bit tough or rough around the edges, but you mean well. You try to be as fair as possible when it with whatever it is that you do. Um, you tend to can see right through things. I know that was like a tongue twister, right? You can see right through things, okay? So you take things for what it is that they are, right? You probably the type of person that don't really like to beat around the bush. You rather somebody just be straightforward regardless of if they think it's gonna hurt you or not. You rather them be straightforward with you, like, yo, at the end of the day, just let me know what it is, okay? um because you can see the bigger picture, right? You are aware of the bigger picture. You rather know the bigger picture rather than the small details. Um, so that's the tea I'm feeling about you. Also, when it comes to what people might be saying about you, though, so that was just your overall energy that I was reading. So what people might be saying about you is, so people might be saying like, yeah, you want to reach happy fulfillment, and you are a leader of some kind, but you might be, they feel as though that you might put yourself down a lot, and that's the reason why a message is here for you to have faith in your dreams. They feel like maybe you are a hustler but don't ever get to what it is that you're trying to accomplish. They feel like you might be living in a poverty mindset, or you might be like in debt or have some financial issues. They feel as though that you could possibly be losing some type of job or struggling when it comes to your money. They feel as though that you could possibly be depressed. Um, and having some hardships, isolating from others. If you have a business, you could be having a struggling business or losing your job. You could be trying to cover it up as far as saying, oh, well, you're moving or you're moving on, but you're really going through turmoil, but you're not trying to really allow people to see that, right? Um, so that's the negative energy that I'm getting from people with you. So then you have prayer, going back to that spirituality, acceptance, door to romance, ooh, children, flirt, heartbroken. We're going to put the heartbroken up here right next to the 8. Need to save, sorry, let's make love all night long. And then you have Beyonce, irreplaceable. So I'm going to say what's the tea about you, and then I'm going to say what everybody else thinking about what the tea is about you. So with the rest of the cards, the tea about you is you could be a very romantic person. Like I said, it's like a lot of people see you as being irreplaceable. They feel as though that when it comes to you, it's something that they don't want to lose. Like with the door of romance here, you might have a lot of new beginnings when it comes to love. Maybe the issue is that you might just allow new beginnings to come in, and you probably don't nurture the new beginnings like you really should. Or they could just be new beginnings, and sometimes you already can see that the person that you're talking to might not be the best person for you, but you still continue to talk to them, and unfortunately it ends in heartbreak because the person isn't really on your level or on your speed, and you could start feeling like hurt or upset because, like, even though you have new beginnings in love, you guys separate or break up quite frequently. You move on, you split up, you leave situations, or people leave you, but ultimately they do feel as though you're irreplaceable. So even though you might have this heartbroken energy that follows you when it comes to the matters of the heart, didn't we say that though earlier, the opening one? You could have some issues with the matter of the heart. Even though you might have some heartbroken energies when it comes to the matter of the heart, it's just basically like people still find you to be irreplaceable, and they tend to be sorry for how they may have done you or what took place in you guys' connection. And they definitely enjoy you when it comes to your sexual behaviors. They definitely enjoy, making love to you all night long, and they really do miss you because you're just irreplaceable when it comes to the matters of the heart. They feel as though that you usually have a good chemistry with the person, but it could be basically juvenile or childish, whether it's on your end or the other person's end. It could be very juvenile or childish when it comes to love, and it causes issues in between you guys' connection. And that's the reason for a lot of the endings that take place in your life. Or someone can also have children, and the children can be a factor as well as to why some of your relationships or situationships end as well, whether you had the children or the people you deal with have children. But sometimes the children, whether it's the child's parent, other parent, or just the children themselves, can just be a hindrance within the connection that you build with people, and that could be a reason why a lot of your relationships end. Also, like I said before, a lot of people okay, so what I'm saying also, the T on you is you need to save. You got the 5 of Pentacles and money, as well as you need to save. So you might be going through some money issues right now. You might be struggling or having your finances be real tight. It's a possibility you could either be going through bankruptcy or poverty, or you're just in a really low point in your life when it comes to your finances, and it could possibly be getting you down and depressed. But you gotta remember, you have this 10 of Cups on the board. So with the 10 of Cups being on the board, just remember that even though you might be feeling like this right now, that's not your ultimate goal. If you continue to have faith in your dreams and whatever it is that you want to be and do, then you will be fulfilled ultimately. Okay? It's really how you look at things and what type of energy you are bringing into your life. So just continue to have this vision about getting to your 10 of Cups, and you will get there. This could just be a hurdle you need to get over. So what people are saying, the tea about you, what people are saying is that, you are somebody that they like to have a new beginning with. A lot of people feel as though that they like to have a new beginning in romance with you. They could see you. They feel as though that you're a very vibrant person, that you do have good energy, that you are irreplaceable. They feel as though that when it comes to you, they would love to give you their cup. They also feel as though that you are a very sexual person. They would love to see what it is to be with you in the bedroom. You dig? They really feel as though that you're a very sexual person. This person, people really like to flirt with you, or feel as though that you might be a flirt. So you might get a lot of people that probably try to give you offers because they feel as though that you are a flirt. Um, or they just really like your vibe and your energy, right? So people could even say that you are a bit childish as well. So some people feel as though that you might be a bit childish, or immature, don't handle situations well, especially when it comes to love. And that's the reason why you go through hearts. Is like, even though people would love to have a new beginning with you, they also feel as though that with this heartbroken card and this Eight of Cups, they also feel as though that, as soon as it begins, it ends. It's a possibility. Or they could feel as though that, they may have seen you with different partners, and they see that you go through different partners, and they feel as though that you might need to heal your heart. You might still be deeply hurt from a breakup. You might still be mourning or grieving a loss of some kind when it comes to love. But people feel as though that, when it comes to the matters of the heart, even though they like to get with you, they feel as though that you need to heal. And even if you're not childish, if you're a bit mature, or if you have kids, it's a possibility that people might be saying that your kids might be a hindrance in your connections as well. Um, Also, the tea about you, what people might be saying is that you need to save, you need to figure out your money issues. Because even though you might do a fake it till you make it type of thing, people could see through that and can see that you really are struggling. Um, just an advice, don't be scared to ask for help and just live in your truth, okay? All right, power number one. So that is the tea about you. Yeah, dig? Okay. All right, so if you like that reading, right, or if it resonated, right, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Yeah, dig? Yeah, dig. Thank you. All right, power number two. For those who chose this beautiful pearl and cowrie shell skeleton key. Y'all, this is so pretty. It's so small and well, it's long, but it's so dainty. I love it. Ha. All right. It's for sale too, my loves. All right, so pile number two. You have the Seven of Swords, Death. And it's crazy because both of these look like death, right? Seven of Swords and Death. So endings to new beginnings, for real, for real. For real, for real, for real, for real. I'm trying to see if we got any more tarot. You have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands when it comes to your finances. Okay, so first and foremost, pile number two. Seven of Swords, Death, right? So what the tea is about you is you have a lot of endings and new beginnings, especially when it comes to people. Well, first, okay, so we just want to say these four. You have the Knight of Cups, and then you have the Nine of Wands. So pile number two, I got a lot of energy with you. I just don't know where to start. So you have a lot of different endings and new beginnings that take place in your life. Pile number two, it looks as though that you might be an overcomer as well. You might go through a lot of things, or you feel like you're often fighting. You always fighting for something, whether it's for your own cause or for somebody else's cause, but you always are in a fight mode. It's like with this Nine of Wands being here, is like you want to just finish. You are determined to finish the task, or you're just going to be a fighter until you get to the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like you know that whatever it is you're trying to do is going to be successful, but it's like, when is it going to end? That's the energy I'm getting. Like, you just want the finish line to be here by now. Okay. You are going through challenging times, though. You definitely are going through challenging times, and you are overcoming them if you have yet to overcome them. You could be a bit stressed out at this moment as well, right? So it's a possibility that you could have been dealing with somebody that was trying to offer you a cup of love, or somebody is trying to offer you a cup of love. It's a possibility. It's a water sign. It could be any sign, because we actually have water, air, Scorpio, and fire on the board. But either you want to be meeting someone that's going to be like a kind friend that you'll meet, or it's going to be someone that's going to be a romantic suitor that's going to try to talk to you and try to build some type of romance with you. But you have to be careful, because maybe you attract people who are people that love being in love versus like someone that really want a solid commitment. You might attract a lot of short-term lovers. But people could also feel as though that you are, or this could be your energy. Either you attract this, or this is the energy you giving out, that you could be a short-term lover, and you could be a person that is in love with love, right? Because it's what's the tea about you. Like, you could be the person that's in love with love, but it's a possibility you could also be meeting somebody like this, or meet a lot of people like this, right? You're not really a shy person. Like I said, you're an overcomer, so you just know how to fight for whatever it is that you want. What's the tea about you is people feel as though that you could be a bit manipulative, you could be a liar, you could be a cheater of some kind, you could be very sneaky. People feel as though that you hiding things, like it's always something. It's like burying things, hiding things. It's like maybe people feel as though that you're always trying to take more than you can get, more than you could carry, take more than you could carry. You definitely putting on a facade. People feel like you could possibly be death. Like, maybe your energy is just not the best to be around. But also, people do see you having like a lot of endings and new beginnings in your life. Like I said, these kind of energies is playing off of each other to me. Um, with the traditional death card, but it's like I said, people feel like you're willing to step over people to get to what it is that you want. Like, you could be a bit cutthroat at times. It's like, as long as you get to the goal, then you're fine. As long as I reach my goal, then I'm fine. But it's like people feel as though that sometimes you could be a bit too much. You could be manipulative to get to what it is that you want. You could be just wearing, like, I got the two death symbols in here, right? So they feel as though you don't have the best energy. And I just really feel like it's probably because of this overcoming card. A lot of people probably feel that way, but they feel like it's like you probably could be a bit toxic. When it comes to your finances, people feel as though that you're a fighter. You're just a fighter. People feel as though that you always fighting for your victory. You're always fighting for your victory. Like, you're always trying to overcome and defeat challenges, right? When it comes to your finances as well. Like I said, sometimes people could feel like you have some conflicted issues around money, or it's a problem working with you. They feel as though that you could possibly be competition, but you could also be financially unstable. That you may be either looking for work or looking for another job. It's a possibility that you possibly argue about money, or will be arguing about money soon. Um, but people definitely see you as someone that is always trying to fight to get ahead. fight to get ahead. Like this whole thing is kind of like fight to get ahead energy. Okay, so we're going to get more information. Pile number 2. You have bittersweet, passion, adjacent possibilities. It is safe for you to love, trust, photograph, promotion ahead, make a 1-year plan financially and career, forgive me, love yourself first, yes, and Trey Songz, Made to Be Together. All right, so pile number 2, what the tea is about you is you probably went through some type of heartbreak, and you probably have this cold demeanor because of a heartbreak that you went through. It's a possibility. Possibly with the Trey Songz Made to Be Together song coming up, right? That's just basically saying that this person possibly broke your heart or cheated on you. Somebody just basically did you dirty, and that's probably why the 7 of Swords is out. So either you could have did somebody dirty or somebody did you dirty, but it was some type of dirtiness being done. And then somebody starts singing like, we made to be together though. Like, yeah, I did you wrong, but take me back, you know. But I'm really getting that might be an energy that was done towards you. So what the tea is about you is this possibility that you're still living in this heartbroken energy where you don't really trust people. And that's why trust came here on the board. And you're not really in a loving energy, right? It's like now you could possibly be a short-term lover because it's like you're just fighting to get ahead. It's like I'm really showing you're just trying to get this money together, right? Because it's safe for you to love. It's time for you to reopen your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all to others, because the situation that you're probably inquiring about is calling you to have faith. Somebody definitely want forgiveness from you. But you also do need to love yourself first, right? So whatever question you had around love, the answer is yes. Okay, so if you got this reading and you had a question on your mind about love, the answer is yes. But just remember to love yourself first, right? In order for you to have this, it's safe for you to love and have this higher energy, you might need to really put that love into yourself first, because I'm definitely showing some type of heartbroken energy that you're still holding on to. So I didn't go over the pearls. The pearls is like more money energy. The pearls in the cowrie shell is loving goddess energy, water energy, loving energy. So you could definitely be a water sign or dealing with a water sign or have heavy water in your chart. But the pearls is a heavy water energy, right? So what people don't understand about water signs is they could either be very, very loving or very, very cold. It's just a flip of the coin. So that's what I'm getting. So when it comes to your money though, I do show that you might have some type of promotion that'll be coming to your way. You just need to make a 1-year plan financially and for your career life and really follow it. Figure out what it is that you want and what it is that you want to achieve when it comes to your career life, right? Um, like I was saying, back to love, because I kind of skipped photograph. Someone is definitely missing you and they want the forgiveness from you. They're looking at your pictures. They're being nostalgia. They're staying up all night about you. They just want you to forgive them. Um, it looks as though that, it'll be up to you if you decide to forgive this person or not, but they want forgiveness. People feel as though that you have a lot of options. You have a lot of possibilities in your life, whether it's for love, whether it's for money, whether it's for career, whether it's just for your spiritual life, your overall life. You have a lot of opportunities and possibilities. The doors are open for you. So it's like, which door are you going to go through, right? because people definitely feel as though that you are a very passionate person. That's why you continue to fight. Whatever it is that you want, you continue to fight for it, because people really feel as though that you're a very passionate person. And it's unfortunate that you do have to live in a bittersweet energy. It's like you want love, but it's hard for you to trust. You want to get ahead, you want to work hard, but you feel like you always got an obstacle in the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of live in this bittersweet energy, and a lot of people see that. But you need to soften up pile number two. I'm feeling like maybe you went through something that was really traumatic, and it puts you in this fighter energy, and now it just kind of took over you. Whereas like you're not really trying to open yourself up to love, or if you do, it's not going to be anything long term. It's just something that's going to be on the fly. But it's like really you need to put that love back into yourself. So I'm strongly hearing that you need to love yourself first, power number two, and get over and heal this heartbroken energy that you might still be holding on to subconsciously, even if you're not thinking about it because you're trying to work. You're still are embodying it, right? So you need to face it and heal from it, and you could continue to work hard on whatever it is that you're trying to work hard on, because I show a lot of great things that's ready to come your way, but it's like you just need to heal certain aspects of yourself first. Okay? All right, pile number two. So that was your reading. If it resonated or if you liked it, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I thank you, pile number two. On to pile number three. The ones that chose this lapis lazuli key. This is going to be your reading. You dig? Okay. So we're going to do the tarot cards first, pile number three. All right, so you got the Nine of Cups, Temperance, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups. All right, so you got a lot of water energy and Sagittarius. You have the Knight of Wands. And then you have for money, the Six of Pentacles. All right, pile number three. Have a lot of water energy. Then you have a fire energy as well. Money is earth, but overall, I'm showing fire and water that's on the board. You can either have heavy fire or heavy water in your chart. You don't necessarily have to be. Straight signs I'm showing is Scorpio and Sagittarius. For pile number three, and that's, I believe, lapis lazuli is definitely a Sagittarius stone. I think it might be a Scorpio stone too, actually. Ain't that ironic? So pile number three, what is the tea about you? You got the Nine of Cups twice. I see that. So Nine of Cups, double confirmation with the Nine of Cups. So you might be my single pile number two. You, even if you talk to people, I'm not showing you being in a commitment, because you got the Nine of Cups twice. You got it twice. Okay, you got it twice. So you could possibly be someone that is definitely content with your life. You're at a place where you're fulfilled emotionally, especially with your desires. You feel as though that you're very spiritual or spiritually abundant, or you just feel as though that like you have like a lot of good things or good fortune that happens to you in your life. You feel as though, like I said, you might be single, and you feel as though that even though you're single, you're not lonely. It's like, maybe you're single by choice because there's a couple things that you want to focus on. But it's a possibility that you could have left somebody as well, with the Eight of Cups being here. Like maybe you left somebody to be single, or you just moved on from a connection, and you're single and you're just finding yourself. Pile number three. I'm showing that you might be on a spiritual journey, or you're trying to find yourself. It's like you're trying to move forward into like your spiritual place in life. As above, so below. It's like you're you're doing things that might seem to be the impossible, right? Like walking on water. That seems absolutely impossible. But to you, it's like nothing is impossible. Impossible means I'm possible, okay? It's like you're definitely, I have two single people, well, two single energies here. And then this card is single, right? So I'm not showing other parties in the mix. It's like you're definitely on your own path, your own journey, focusing on yourself. You could be very confident and passionate. You could have strong beliefs as far as what it is that you want. You could be very dominating too. People might see you as a charmer, someone that might always have like a love affair. I heard Lady Gaga call it bad romance. But people feel as though like you might not be committable at this moment. And I don't know if it's purposely, like if you just choosing not to be committable, or it's like um you're too busy focusing on whatever it is you want to achieve that you just choose not to be committable. You know, it's different types of non-committable. It's people that absolutely just don't want to be in a relationship right now and just got a lot of things going on, and then people that just don't want nothing at all and don't even got nothing going on. They just are happy being by themselves. So I'm just showing you might be a bit non-committal, or people feel as though that's the way you are, because it's like even if you do hook up with somebody and they want to have something further with you, it don't work out because it's like you like, well, that was fun. But you tend to be in this energy where you have the world figured out, right? It's like you're just trying to go with the flow of things and live your life, but it's like you are kind of selfishly living your life. It's like all about you, and you ain't trying to hear it. Like you would turn your back on a person real quick, because it's like if you're not bringing any type of life or peace or great energy into my life, what are you here for? It's like you have a lot of things on your plate already, so be careful. Don't add too many things on your plate, because I'm showing that you might be one that's unable to focus on one task at a time. You might be somebody that like to multitask, right? But you have to at least try to put effort into something. Whatever plant you're trying to allow to grow, you need to put more water into it, okay? So let's get some more energy for pile number 3. We got impartiality, perseverance, the temple path. See, on your spiritual tip. Passion, deception, Cupid's arrow. Your thoughts are causing bird instinct positive. Put that money message over there. I'm done. I'm too much for you. Self-love is needed. And then the songs you got. Michael, yo, didn't I just say this? We got Michael Jackson, Heartbreaker, and OT Genesis, Everybody Mad. If y'all was just listening to this reading, y'all know I just said this. That you literally are in the single energy, just focus on your money and get into the bag and whatever you want to do, but you're not really focusing on love. You got Michael Jackson, Heartbreaker, right? We're going to break this down, because I didn't really talk about the money, because I left the money part out, but we're going to talk about it because it's right here. So we're going to put that right there. We're going to talk about the money soon. But you got Michael Jackson, Heartbreaker, and OT Genesis, Everybody Mad. So this is, I was getting to the money. Everybody mad. Hey, hey. Think I'm getting too much money. Everybody mad. Hey, and then Heartbreaker. That girl, I can't take her. Should've known she was a heartbreaker. So let's talk about you breaking hearts with this 8 of Cups and your back turned to people because you focus on your spiritual journey, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You focus on your singlehood, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you out here breaking hearts. Pile number 3, you was a heartbreaker. You need to listen to Michael Jackson, Heartbreaker, pile number 3. If you never heard it, go and listen to that, John. I'm telling you, okay? Because you are out here breaking hearts. People feel as though that you are breaking hearts, right? People want to love you. It's like Cupid is trying to spit that arrow your way, and you got like a baseball bat. You ready to see them arrows coming your way, and you like pow, pow, pow. Or you could really want love, but the energy that you're exuding is not like you really trying to attain love. It's like, I really want to be in a relationship, but then when somebody come your way, you be like, ugh, leave me alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, maybe it's like you're very selective, right? Maybe you're very selective. You know that you're trying to have faith because maybe you're trying to manifest a specific partner to come into your life, but you keep getting these people that you don't really care for. You might entertain them for a little bit, and then you're like, you know what, I don't want it to get too much or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But with this heartbreaker energy, people feel as though you could be a bit deceptive as well. Because it's like they feel as though you're wearing a mask. They feel as though you're wearing a mask because you probably show them a lot of passion when you guys get together. It's probably like a very passionate encounter, and you show them a lot of passion, and you probably lead them on unintentionally or intentionally. You will only know, but you probably lead them on, and by you leading this person on, it could come off as a bit deceptive because they're like, well, I want something more with you, and you just like, no. And they like, well, why can't we have anything deeper? And that could come off a bit deceptive to them, and they tend to start coming at you either saying like, I'm too much for you, or they feel as though you might be too much for them because the energy that you're exuding, and then they ultimately be done with the connection. But it don't matter to you because, you know, you just was in it for a love affair. You was just in it for a bad romance. You know what I'm saying? That heartbreaker energy. You was just in it to be in it. You was like, well, you wasn't the one I was manifesting anyway, so goodbye. Um, but, you know, ultimately, that's the energy that you're exuding. That's the tea, honey. Like, that's what they saying. They saying that even if you disagree, that's what people are saying about you. You could be a bit in a deceptive energy because when they try to give you love and show you love, you turn your back towards them. You might say, oh, I'm on my spiritual journey, or I'm single right now because I'm trying to focus on my money or my spirituality. I'm trying to love myself first. But they're saying that you need to love yourself first. You need to stop being in this playgirl, playboy energy and seek self-love because it's very much so needed. So people are also saying when it comes to everybody mad, you feel as though that people, what's the tea about you? Everybody mad at you because you out here getting to this paper. You single, you lovely, you either good looking, very handsome, or very beautiful. You are just focusing on you. You're focusing on your dollar. You're focusing on getting to the bag, and everybody mad. You dig? Right? But sometimes you gotta watch your thoughts, right? Because some of your thoughts when it comes to money or your business are burdening you. So you need to think more positive, right? Because what Spirit is saying is that be a little bit more humble with your successes, because people kind of look up to you, right? So people kind of look up to you for mentorship. They look up to you. You might be like someone that people come to a lot, either for inspiration or because you're willing to help others. It's like you have a giving and receiving nature when it comes to your finances. You always try to pay it forward when it comes to finances as well. If you have money, you will help others. But people feel as though that maybe you have two different energies when it comes to how people come at you when it comes to your finances, because I'm also getting like a karmatic energy too. People feel as though that maybe you could have been sneaky with them in the past, so whatever goes around comes around for you. You deserve it, and money is a two-way street. So you need to, if you have been one to like did people wrong with money, people are saying that, you know, you will reap what you sow. So like I said, it's a giving and receiving energy. So just, that's what people are saying. The tea is about you. You could either be good with money and help people out when you can, or you could be sneaky and rob people and just do people dirty, try to get over. And if that's the case, you will reap what you sow. Karma, either good karma or bad karma, is going to come to you when it comes to money. So if you are in this bad karma energy, still watch your thoughts, because they could be burdening you. So when it comes to your spirituality, people are saying that you are in your spiritual truth. It's like you are opening yourself up to spirituality or religion, whatever it is that you practice, you are opening yourself up to it more. It's like, you went through some hard times, you had to overcome some things in your life, but now you're trying to find like a duality mindset, like who am I, what I want to become, where am I going. Like, I'm just trying to like balance. You're trying to balance yourself, you're trying to accept yourself for what it is. You are open to gain help from others. It's like you're trying to take off a mask that you had, and like this mask right now, like you're taking off this mask. You understand that self-love is needed, and you are seeking to love yourself first, because on your spiritual journey, you have to be able to love yourself, face your traumas, and move forward in your life in order for you to basically be the best you overall. But I'm showing that the tea about you is that you literally are trying to reach your highest height in your spiritual life, and that could be a reason why you are single as well, minus the heartbroken energy. Like, a lot of people may have played games with you, and you might be playing games back with them, and you might not even be playing games. It's like, even if you tell people like, look, I ain't looking for nothing, people still try to pursue it, that could be seen as a game and you being deceptive, right? So I'm really showing like with the people that chose pile number 3, this is going to be your reading, okay, my loves? All right, so if you like that reading, right, or if it even resonated, right, what I need for you to do is make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Join the tribe, okay, love bugs. Until next time, peace. And I ain't even go over this. This is the stone of wisdom as well. Stone of wisdom and strength, motivation, allow you to get things done. Okay, lapis lazuli is very powerful. People love that stone. They sell out of my store all the time. All right, so pile number 4. Number 4, the ones that chose this rose quartz with the gray pearls. This is going to be your reading. So pile number 4, first of all, you chose rose quartz. So you could need to work on your heart chakra, or you need to bring more love in your life, invite more love into your life. You might have some people that are really jealous of you, or, have resentment towards you, but it's like you're repelling that energy. You could have a lot of water energy around you, whether you have water in your chart or you have a lot of people around you that have water in their chart. But you could have be a water sign. You have a lot of good luck and goddess energy surrounding you as well as fortune. So try to tap into that water energy more. Okay, so pile number 4, we're gonna start with these cards. Innocence. You have wholeness. Surrender to the divine full moon. You have the 5 of Pentacles, 4 Cups, and for your money, you have the King of Pentacles, King of Cups. All right. So, what is the tea about you, pile number 4? What is the tea about you, pile number 4? So, it looks as though pile number 4, you have, I'm showing that it's a possibility that you could also be trying to find yourself spiritually, pile number 4, because you have surrender to the divine out here. You have innocence and you have wholeness, right? So with wholeness, it says, I am complete, whole, filled with love. I have everything I need. If I ask or look for more, I'm ignoring the love and gifts that I already have in my life. Instead, I'll be grateful and acknowledge that anything else will be extra icing on life's cake. Right. So it's like you already feel like you're in a whole state of mind, but it's like I'm really showing that pile number 4, you might be trying to find your spiritual self or seek your spiritual journey of some kind. You might be either get heavier into your spirituality or religion. If you are trying to like get into spiritual world, like really know thyself type of energy, you can email me, because like I stated, I am doing one-on-one consultations to intro to spirituality, like, you know, and for more information you can email me and I'll give you like my whole syllabus as to what it is and more information about that, right? But I'm definitely showing that you are one that's trying to find thyself. It's like you're looking past the surface of things and you're trying to dig deeper and dive deeper. You might be going through some type of money issues at this moment as well. Or you might either be going through money issues, or you might be going through like an issue with your job or your business. But it's like a flip of a coin, right? So either some of you might be going through that, or you might be going through a very lucky time and the will is in your favor. So I'm showing that either you might be going through money issues or you might be going through lucky issues, okay? Well, lucky blessings. Money issues are lucky blessings, right? It just really depends. It's the wheel of fortune, so it's really in your favor. So also with your life, you could be having some delays and disappointments, right? It's important for you to watch your thoughts, because whatever you think do manifest. You could be having a bit of disappointments and you're unaware of things that's going on, so this could make you very discontent with life. It's a possibility that you could possibly be going through some type of depression or stress at this time as well. A lot of people might be coming to you with broken promises and telling you one thing and doing another. When it comes to your emotions, I do feel that you are emotional stable, but you're trying to combat a depression that you might be facing, if you are facing anything. A lot of people feel as though that you are innocent, but it's like they don't understand the journey that you're going through. People don't understand whatever it is that you're facing or that you're really going through. It's like you tend to hide it from people. It's like you might have like this as a deep dark secret. Like you don't let the world see, you know, any hardship that you might be going through. But you know that it's time for you to really, you know, count your blessings and just surrender to the divine, because you got a calling on you. I think you feel that. You might feel like it's a calling on you, but you might be ignoring it. And this is a message for you to stop ignoring it. Come see me if you're into what I'm into. All right. So then you have instincts, destiny, community. You deserve love, chemistry, clock. Enjoy your money, splurge a little bit, and I'll talk about your money messages. I want to secretly get you pregnant. I am hurting. Got Tea, Somebody That I Used to Know song, and Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are. Okay, so when it comes to love, right? It's a possibility, because I don't really show a lot of love here. It's a possibility that you may have went through something with somebody. Because I'm showing a mixed energy when it comes to love. You are lovable. You deserve love and chemistry. So you might have strong chemistry connections with people. So people are saying that what's the tea about you is that either you are somebody that they used to know, that maybe you had dealt with them in the past and y'all broke up and you no longer talk to them. So they kind of low-key bitter about it. So they are kind of hurting from the situation. They like, you know, they start singing that song. Yo, you gotta listen to that song. It's like, somebody that I used to know, but you didn't have to cut me off. That was my song. I ain't gonna even lie. My bad. Anyway, But you gotta listen to that song. I swear, yo. But they feel as though that she's somebody that they used to know. Like the T is like you could be a heartbreaker. You cut people off. Like after you deal with them, it's like you just cut them off, and it's a possibility that you become more like to yourself. People feel as though like after you cut them off, you come to yourself. But a lot of people be feeling that type of way because they're like, yo, we had a lot of chemistry. Like I don't understand why this person just cut me off. And like you could be the person that block, delete, and repeat on a person, right? Take them off to re-block, delete, and repeat on them. Real talk. But a lot of people secretly want to have a baby with you, get you pregnant, or get pregnant by you. Um, that's the T. Like, I mean, you just got this energy about you. I'm just showing highly spiritual. A lot of people feel as though that you're highly spiritual, yo. Especially with these spiritual cards right here. But let's finish talking about love. So with Bruno Mars, just the way you are, like, even though you cutthroat, people love you just the way you are. like, like people love you just the way you are, and they want you to love you just the way you are. They want you to see that you deserve love and you are lovable. But like they want to say to you, you're amazing just the way you are. um they feel as though they have a lot of chemistry with you, right? And even though you cut people off, they still love you. They still want to get have a baby with you, and you just hurt their feelings. It's like you can be a heartbreaker, but unfortunately some people flee and some people come back. And some people understand that you need time. So sometimes like it could be a situation so they feel as though that time is needed, cycles and everything. So time is needed to heal, to move forward, to progress, and that's probably why you get a lot of people that might try to come back to you as well. Okay. So when it comes to money, it says enjoy your money, splurge a little bit. And then you got, excuse me, the King of Cups. So with the King of Cups and enjoy your money, when it comes to money, like I said, with this Wheel of Fortune, it's not everyone. It's either here or there, right? Wherever the wheel turns. But when it comes to your money message, I'm showing the T about you is that you are fruitful. It's like you're being very realistic and hopeful about your finances right now. So you are in a financially stable energy. Um, you are being more logical when it comes to your money and making purchases and spending, um, or even investing. It's like right now you're in an energy of you balancing your head and your heart. It's a possibility that you could be a mentor of some kind or an advisor. Um, but you're just basically trying to be fulfilled when it comes to your money. So you're doing everything that's going to make you emotionally fulfilled when it comes to your money. So pile number 4, the T about you when it comes to your spiritual life right now is that you might have an opportunity. See, I'm showing packs. If you see this, packs, so multiples. So it's a possibility that you might be either getting into some type of group, or a group is going to be finding you, or we're going to be a few people, about 2 people, maybe 3 people, and it's going to form a group of some kind. But when it comes to your spirituality, it's like your destiny is calling you at the moment, and you might be having this intuition and instinct that that is calling you, and you're going to just follow your instinct, like, right? You know that it's something that you can't run from anymore, or hide from anymore, or ignore. And it's gonna kind of like fall in your lap. It's gonna just be up to you if you move forward with it. So the T about you is that destiny is calling you, your spiritual family is calling you, your guides, your angels is calling you. Time for you to dig deeper into your spirituality and find your spiritual family, your tribe, and to move forward on your quest that is destined for you. Now that was real. Okay, surrender to the divine. I mean, I can't make this up. Like, surrender to the divine. It's time for you to surrender, pile number 4. So we're going to leave it off on that note. All right, pile number 4. If you like this reading, or if it resonated to you, I need for you to please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Join the tribe. Okay, guys, until next time, peace out.